Hey guys, welcome to the start of another vlog. I have a lot of fun things I think planned in the next few days, the span of this vlog, so I wanted to start this. But I got some mail that I want to share and thought I would open it here. Hopefully it's all good. So I got two packages. Let's start with the little one. Assuming these are good, this is a bit of an announcement of sorts that my Patreon will be getting another tier, and I've decided to give the whole postcard and sticker tier a try. So by the time you're watching this video, it will be up. You can click over to Patreon if you want. Every month I will be sending out 2 postcards and a sticker for those in the tier. So this is the, well, let's see, it's really bright. This is the cute little sticker for if you sign up by October 15th, then you'll get this sticker, plus let's unwrap the postcards. Of course, I'm like standing right in front of the window and it's very bright. So I decided, I talked about this a bit in my last vlog as I was deciding if I was going to be doing this or not, and I decided to go with it, obviously. I decided to do 2 postcards because I am a part of, oh, I need a scissor. I am a part of some Patreon, some people's Patreons that do like postcards and stickers, but you only get 1 postcard, which I can understand. At the same time, like I would like to keep one and send one, so this way I'll be sending 2, so that you can keep one and send one if you want, or keep them both, whatever. But this is so cute. Oh, cute. Okay, good. I'm excited. So I decided to go for a 5x7 size. So this is the front for October. I went with an Anne theme, obviously, with a sticker and that. And then the back is just a cute little, so bright, my goodness. We've got the little postcard, little Anne there, place for your address, the month, and my channel name there. And yeah, so you'll get 2 of these plus this. So 2 and 1 in this tier. So if you want to sign up, the link is always below. And my tier is only going to be, there's going to be a maximum. For this first month, I'm going to do a maximum of 24 people in this tier. I don't really think I'll actually hit that, but if I do, then I'll bump it up for next month. But because that's just what I've ordered enough stickers and postcards for, give it a try. Yeah, I'm excited about it because I think they're so adorable and I'm so excited to design something new every month. So if you want to get in on this, sign up below. Now we're going to get into the rest of the vlog. I will come back in a bit because, like I said, I have something really fun planned for the next few days, but I need to finish working on it a little bit on the back end, and then I'll come tell you about it. Like my last reading vlog, I went to the library again, so I have quite a few books, more than I can get to, but I want to read them all, so this is a problem. I'm gonna breeze through them because there's quite a few and I'm currently making supper, so I don't have a lot of time. These 2 of these here are ones that I requested after my Patreon book club. So every month we get together, we just like chat about books that we enjoyed that month. And these are 2 that have come in since I requested them. All that really matters. This one I heard about, or what really piqued my interest is the fact that this has to do with foster care, or this woman is an influencer and she gets involved in, I don't know if it's foster care or like troubled kids of some sort, but it kind of ticked a few boxes for me. And then there's A Hobbit, a Wardrobe, and A Great War. How J.R.R. Tolkien and C.S. Lewis rediscovered faith, friendship, and heroism in the cataclysm of 1914 to 1918. Cataclysm? Anyway, that's a really long subtitle. those ones. Now this one, because I'm really craving a lot of fantasy, I got Winter, White, and Wicked. Lexi over on Instagram, I think. I asked her for a bunch of her favorites and then I went and requested all of her favorites. I'm pretty sure this was one of them. Although I wonder if I should read this in the winter because it kind of says that in the title. Then I got these plus a little, I didn't realize this was a novella. This was recommended recently. This is Terry Blackside's Seaside novella. Super short. It's been a while since I read some Terry Blackstock. Then I got this one randomly. I don't even know how I came across it or why I requested it. Susie, The Life and Legacy of Susanna Spurgeon, wife of Charles Spurgeon. So that seems interesting. How did I come across it? I know it was a rabbit trail of sorts, but I was intrigued. Then I got Spin the Dawn. I think this one was available on Book Outlet. So I was gonna check it out, maybe read it, see if I want to buy it. Fantasy of some sort. I got a Forgery of Roses. I can't remember why I requested this one, but also fantasy. Once Upon a Broken Heart. This one I know Lexi definitely likes, and so I was curious about this one. This is the author of Caravel, or that series, I'm pretty sure. I have not read that one. And this one is The Feathered Bone. This is one that I requested because I got a reply to my newsletter. So I would have written down why I requested this one. Helen recommended it and I wrote it down just because Helen suggested it. So Helen has sent me some postcards and some letters. And so I requested that. And then Seaside is one that Ashley requested and it's another one I wrote. I just requested it because Ashley recommended it. So that's a quick library haul. Not gonna get to all of these books. I've barely been reading during the week. For the most part, it's only on the weekends. So I'm excited about all these books, but discouraged because I know I'm not gonna get to them all. But I'm still gonna try. Got some lights strung up. I'm not sure, I might change how that is yet. It's all very precarious, but we had those outside years ago and I forgot about them, so they're up in here now. Okay, so what I was working on this afternoon is creating this, let's see if I can get it to focus. It's a choose your own adventure academia style, so you kind of get to choose if you want to be like dark academia or light academia, depending on the activities that one chooses. You can do like all one side or you can do a little bit of both and kind of see how it goes. I just thought it would be fun this weekend to kind of have a like academia style weekend because we're in fall here and I just feel like doing this. So I'm going to be giving this printable to my patrons. I currently just have it in a plain background and then I had this like really cool tea stained paper that smells like cinnamon because I used cinnamon tea to stain my paper, but I'll probably give it like a cool background option as well. So I'm gonna give this to my patrons in case anyone else wants to be weird like me. I don't know, maybe this is only something I'd be interested in, which is totally fine. So this next few days here, I'm going to be kind of basing my weekend off of this. It's Thursday right now. I'm probably not going to get a whole lot done here on this today, but hopefully in the next couple of days, I'm going to be doing some of this. And I know like dark academia, light academia, sometimes there's not a huge difference in that except like the colors that people wear, but I just had fun with it. So that's what I'm going to be doing in the next couple of days, and I'm going to take you along. I definitely feel like I lean a little bit more towards the dark academia style, but we will see how the weekend plays out. So when I made this dark academia kind of choose your own adventure thing, I totally forgot that I had a thrifting thing planned, and I literally wrote thrifting versus museum. So I went thrifting this morning. It was a 4-generation thrifting trip. Today is my grandmother's 92nd birthday and she wanted to go thrifting, so my mom took us plus my daughter, and my mom paid for everything, so I should have bought more, but I thought I'd show you most of what I got. I got some clothes for some little ones. There's some vacuuming going on upstairs, but oh well. I got this sweater, which is cool. It's like, it's dark gray with some like pink and orange flecks, but it's kind of strange. I think, I don't know if somebody sewed this, cat. So this is on a spinning chair. Tolkien is just totally getting into it. I don't know if somebody sewed it down. I don't know if it's supposed to be mock neck or under. I'm gonna wash it and then figure that out. I got a yellow cable knit type sweater. Love that. I have a few things in that color. And then this one I love. I have a cardigan in very much the same color. And I got a little sweater. I love whatever this is. I think this is like the cable knit pattern. I don't know. Okay, shirts, sweaters. I'm ready for fall. Then I found a few books. So the second thrift store we went to, I didn't find a ton that I was like super keen on, but I've heard of this book before and I think I wanted to get it from the library and I don't think our library has it. It's A Charm of Goldfinches and Other Wild Gatherings, Quirky Collective Nouns of the Animal Kingdom. And so this is literally like adorable illustrations, and then it says like a mob of emus, and then there's information about the birds. I don't really know. A mural of buntings. They're not all birds. A pod of pelicans. An unkindness of ravens. Seriously, I'm only coming across birds. A pod of dolphins. A shiver of sharks. A basque of crocodiles. Anyway, I think that's cool. And then the back just has some illustrations as well, which are kind of neat. I like the art style. So I got that. Then I got this one for Jared. I texted him while I was there and asked if he wanted this, and he said sure, with an exclamation mark. And if you know Jared, he's not like super enthusiastic. Like he's a very constant kind of guy. So I got him this, The Gathering Storm, The Second World War by Winston Churchill. and it looks like deckled edges, but I don't think it's intentional deckled edges. This is old. This edition, this is a 1948 edition. So this is the, wow, that's really cool. I kind of was tempted to get it for myself, but I'm not huge into like World War II or like history in general. Jared is, so I'm kind of glad he said yes so I could buy it, but I don't have to read it. And then my mom found this. This is the Book of North American Birds. I love the cover. It's like really tall. Plus it comes with something free. It comes with a lot of free leaves that somebody has pressed inside here from who knows how long ago. But I really liked the art style and the size and just everything. I have quite a few bird books, but I've become obsessed with watching birds in the last few years. Thanks to my parents, I've become like them. So there's that. And then before that, we had gone to Value Village, and I found a few books that I own there, which is always a little disappointing because it's like, I need more books in this series, but not this particular book. But I found, I don't think I own this one. This one is The Ghost and Mrs. Jeffries. Now, all the other ones I have are in a very different edition than this, but these are supposed to be Victorian murder mysteries, and I own a bind-up that has 3 of them, and one singular one, and now this one's number 3, and then in the bind-up I own 4, 5, 6, and then my other one, I don't know what number it is, but I need to actually try to see if I like the series. This one was $5. It was, well, I guess I didn't have to pay for it. I was gonna say it was kind of painful, but it wasn't for me. And then I found a Mrs. Polifax. This is Mrs. Polifax and the Whirling Dervish. So originally, this one was only $3, which is still kind of a lot for a tiny little book, but it's better than $5. I found a different one, the China Station one, but I already own that one. So that was disappointing because I don't feel like I come across these a ton. But then I found this one. I think this one's number 8 in the series. So I own 1 through 6 except number 3, and now I own 8. So just gotta keep my eye out for the other ones. That's a little look at my thrifting adventure. I should talk about the books that I'm actually reading. I'm reading too many books right now. I'm reading Pata's Silver Bush, but I think I have to put that on the back burner for right now because I have some other books I need to read before that live discussion. So I'm gonna leave that for a bit. Amy and I are doing a live discussion, I think Wednesday? Is it a Wednesday? So I'll put it up here because I don't remember exactly what date for that book. But I'm also reading Finding the Right Hills to Die On by Gavin Ortland. We have a book club tomorrow for that I need to finish. So I was reading that a bit last night on Scribd and taking notes on Notion. And then I'm reading Lumen, which is book 2 in the Nightingale trilogy. Lumen comes out in December. And that, I'm considering that to be my like fantasy book that I'm reading right now. It is fantasy, but it's also dystopian. I think it's like a dystopian fantasy book. So I'm reading that, and then also I got a book sent to me that I want to read ASAP that is from a family friend. He is writing a fantasy novel and this is his beta version. So I want to read that soon. I said I would get to it, start it at the end of this week, and the end of the week is here and I'm in the middle of so many different things. So that's what I'm reading. That was my thrift haul. I'm actually doing really good on this choose your own adventure without even trying very hard. Went for a walk last night. Probably gonna go for a walk right away here too. Do a puzzle or play chess. That's gonna be, I'm not sure which one I want to do. Write a letter or draw or paint. Probably gonna write a letter. Need to put some new nail polish on. Yeah, so hopefully my next update I'll actually have some like bookish stuff to talk about. It's been a lot of stuff other than books in the last 2 days. Other than buying books, of course. I don't know if I've ever filmed a reading vlog where I've done so little reading. I'm doing this page count reading challenge over on Patreon and I think I'm gonna fail. I think there's been one other time where I failed my like goal, which isn't a big deal. Like it's not really about pages. I just thought I would have more time to read I haven't. I read a little bit yesterday, but it was a very busy day filled with lots of various things. So I am 64 pages into the reading list. So this is my local library book club for the month. We're meeting on Wednesday, and yeah, I have a lot more pages to do. This is what I would really like to focus on this afternoon, but I have something up this evening and I need to make a dessert for it and cut some veggies. And by this evening, I mean for supper. So, oh, if I could get to page 150 before I leave and then maybe get to page 200 by the end of the day, that would be my ideal. So I'm gonna cut this pretty short and read right away. But the only thing I should say, I guess this is about, well, the thing is I know what it's about, but I'm 64 pages in and it hasn't really happened. There is this list at this library. It says, in case you need it, read, what's it say? Just in case you need it. And then there's a list of books: To Kill a Mockingbird, Rebecca, The Kite Runner, Life of Pi, Pride and Prejudice, Little Women, Beloved, A Suitable Boy. And different people come across this list and we follow these different people, but like it's very discombobulated right now. We're following people, they're finding the list, or we're following people, they haven't found the list, or I don't really know where it's gonna go. So I'm gonna read a bit more and then I'll update once I have some things to share. I like certain vibes, like the library, but I feel like it's taking a long time to get into the story. So I'll read some more and then hopefully have more to say. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to end this vlog today. I feel like it's been one of my least reading productive vlogs. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff going on in life and things came up this weekend. A lot of people time, a lot less reading time than expected. I am almost done the reading list now though. I'm on page 237, so I only have that much left to go. I was tempted to continue this vlog until I was done, but it's just gonna get too long then. So overall, I'm enjoying this book. There's a few things I wish the author would do different. So we have two main characters. One is this young, I think she's 17, girl that's working at the library for the summer. And then the other one is this older man who lost his wife a few years ago. She liked to read, he never read. They both have come across this reading list, or the young girl has come across this reading list and is encouraging him to read the books on the list as she is. So we're flipping between their perspectives, and I always struggle with jumping around like that. Like I really like to get into one main character's head and not flip back and forth, but I can do it. But then after a few flips back and forth between those two, there are some other random characters. It kind of reminds me of Brandon Sanderson's Stormlight Archive. He has like chapters of these main characters and then a brief portion of interlude with these other characters that are not our main characters. And yeah, it's kind of too many characters for me to really love any of them. Even the main ones, I don't really love either of them. But the story is like cool. I like the reading thing. I like watching someone fall in love with reading. I guess we get to watch a couple of people fall in love with reading in this book. So I like that. It's definitely not going to be a 5-star book unless something significant happens in the next 150 pages or whatever it is to make me really love it. But so far it's pretty good. Yeah, so I guess we'll close it out here. Thanks for joining me. I think today is possibly our last warm day here, and after this the weather starts to look really autumnal, so more autumnal vlogs to come. Thanks so much for hanging out with me for the last few days, you guys.